Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Unclog. This is my new YouTube channel in which I will mostly teach you about physics. And if we say the which standard I will teach. So let me say in physics, mostly I'll start from if you are of high school student, if you're intermediate, your graduation level or post graduation, I will teach for all because I think so. If there is a concept so, in order to understand the concept, you don't need the standard actually. You don't need what you are pursuing. So, for the concept, it is not defined कि आप किस standard में पढ़ रहे हो. But for mathematical treatment, yes, you need to be a graduated or at least intermediate pass you should have. And at last we will go into the deep that of post graduation level even. So after that, if I talk about the mode of teaching, will be either English or Hindi. I don't have much command in English. That's why I'll also mm, speak some words in Hindi as well. After that, I'll mostly focus on the concepts and their application. This is my point of view, basically. Yeah, I prefer to understand the concept and the application behind that concept because other mathematical treatments, I think books are enough for that. But along with that, yes, mathematical treatment is also necessary, but I'll mostly focus on these two things. So after that, I told you how I will proceed. So mostly I'll start with graduation level physics, basically. I'll start with that graduation level physics, and in which, in the my point of view, the way of my teaching is divided into mostly into three parts. Firstly, I'll tell you about the concept, in which concept this includes all the theory part regarding that topic. I'll start from very beginning, matlab at least if we are talking about the graduation level, I'll start from the 12th level concept and make it bigger and bigger. And after that, the working, how it works, how it is applying over here, and everything. This will be covered in the first part. Mm, Second part, I'll grab the mathematical part, where it makes includes and the derivation part, the mathematical part, it will be treated as a second part. It is also important matter, but the most important part I consider is that is application, or maybe we can say numerical problems. So in our graduation level course, what we do, we understand the concept, then we do the mathematical part, we do the derivation of that. After that, we left the topic because paper में ही आता है. But this is not the way you can learn physics. The main agenda of physics, where it is used, the application or the numerical problem, and how these numerical problems are essential. For example, I'll take if I would take quantum mechanics. In quantum mechanics, if you are doing some problem of spin, basically spin, if you are doing this kind of numerical problem using applying this concept and this mathematical part, you will solving a real life problem. It's not a hypothetical problem. Spin is a real concept, so it is also its application. So it is very important to understand that key numerical problems are not the hypothetical concept. These are the real application you will talk about. So this is the most important part is solving the numerical problems and analyzing its application. So this is the way I'll proceed further. Along with that, I am thinking about to start solving some Erodo problems. Why these are basically basic problems, but the way they have designed, the way Erodo had designed these problems, all of the problems are realized basically. Some real life problem basically. Along with that, I'll try to solve some further books also, like a Saloni, for intermediate purpose only. It is, and there is no things stuff related to graduation or post graduation student because For them, these are quite easy books. And after that, you can mail me. If you have any query, you can mail me. Reply. I'll give an instant reply to everyone. My mail ID, I'll mention it to my YouTube channel, and I'll also planning to create a Telegram group, and a link will also be shared soon. So be with me further. I hope will help you in every program, and I'll also planning to. mm, I'm also planning to perform some experiments and do some experimental part because I am an experimental physicist. So for that, in which what will do, I will explain the physics behind all the experiments, and I'm already told you that I always am behind the concept, so I'll tell you the entire concept in theory, and I'll leave some questions for you. You should find those questions. Otherwise, I'll also answer those questions after a while. Also, I'll also focus on the application those experiments are giving. For example, if I take Hall effect, I hope you all know what Hall effect is. So in Hall effect, what I'll do first, I'll make you understand what are the concept behind this experiment, and why Hall effect, and what are the advantages of Hall effect, and basically all the theory behind the Hall effect. And along with that, I'll not explain you how we will do it in our labs because there are a lot of YouTube channel जो ये सब बताते रहते हैं. So I'll not do that. Along with that, after that, I'll tell you about the applications that where we are using Hall effect. This is so much important. For example, in Hall sensors, basically, the Hall sensor we use Hall this phenomena along with some other things like magnetoresistance and all. This phenomena is always mandatory over there. Even because when Dekha friends don't know, we know that there is something called Gauss meter. In Gauss meter also, what we do with Gauss meter, we generally measure the magnetic field. And in order to measure that magnetic field in the Hall effect experiment, we also use Hall effect phenomena only there because that probe use Hall effect method basically. So these type of concept and some basic things or some important thing I'll make sure कि आप सभी लोगों को ये सब पता चले. तो दिस इज ऑल मैं अपने इस यूट्यूब चैनल में बेसिकली बताने वाला हूँ एंड आई होप कि आप सभी लोग मेरे को अच्छा सपोर्ट करेंगे या फिर मैं अच्छे से आप सभी के सामने अपने कंसेप्ट जो है फिजिक्स कंसेप्ट जो है रख पाऊंगा. So thank you all. We'll meet in our next videos. So stay tuned. Along with that, I'll prefer for you all to watch my video in 2x basically because if someone is unknown of that concept, then only I'll say them to watch in 1x only because if you are, I know कि सबको आजकल बहुत जल्दी रहती है, so I will teach a bit slow, so you can watch my videos on 2x basically. And along with that, I'll prefer कि आप लोग questions पूछें because वो बहुत ज़्यादा necessary हो जाता है हमेशा. इसलिए keep asking questions. I'll always prefer कि you guys please keep asking questions because that's उसके कारण मैं भी सीखूंगा. I am also a learner. I am not just a professional because there is no one which is professional or which is kind of goat in आपका kind of goat in physics. We all are lagging very much behind. We have to keep moving forward. So thank you all. We'll meet in my next video.